After going viral with a weird bedroom photo after leaving the NFL, Tom Brady makes a commitment not to publish too many underwear pictures, and he also discusses fellow quarterback Aaron Rodgers' upcoming 4-day retreat into complete darkness. Following his retirement from the NFL, Tom Brady went viral with an odd bedroom selfie. He has since made a commitment to refrain from posting too many photographs of himself only in his underpants. The 45-year-old, who retired on February 1 following a dismal campaign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, revealed that he searched up the term thirst trap online because it was popular after his half-naked photo from earlier this month. Just one day after Super Bowl 57, Brady noted on the most recent episode of the SiriusXM podcast Let's Go, with Tom Brady, Larry Fitzgerald, and Jim Gray, that's, I think, millennial verbiage. I had to Google that up because I wasn't really sure what it meant. I simply thought the picture of some underpants was cute. Actually, not much more than that. Valentine's Day is today. Buy some now. BradyBrand.com. Obtain your preferred undergarments. They really are great. I make a commitment not to share too many more pictures of myself wearing them in the future. The 7-time Super Bowl champion acknowledged that since he is no longer a member of an NFL team, it was a little simpler to take the photo. Brady explained that he would have received a lot of S if he had done that and entered the locker room. The native of San Mateo, California then discussed fellow quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who recently disclosed that he will be spending 4 days by himself to consider his future. The 39-year-old Green Bay Packers field general isn't sure if he wants to hang up his cleats, play another season in Michigan, or join another NFL team, like the New York Jets, who are looking for a more seasoned quarterback. Brady continued on his SiriusXM podcast, "You know what, I hope he doesn't retire. He's one of the best quarterbacks, and as I've already mentioned, I believe the league needs good quarterbacks. It will therefore be a sad day for the league if he retires. He is a fantastic player, and everyone has their own unique processes." The 5-time MVP of the Super Bowl stated that more individuals ought to take Rodgers' example and take some time off before making any significant decisions that will have an influence on their personal lives. And do you know what? I believe we all need to spend less time on our phones. We should all step away from the TV a little bit more, in my opinion. I believe we all require a little. And however he's going about it, good for him. Everyone's got their unique way to process the season. It's very intense for all of us and everyone gets to choose what they want to do. The 3-time NFL MVP then said that he'd hope his longtime rival would keep on playing, adding that Rodgers still played ever so well last season despite breaking his thumb and not having the best of offensive lines to help him get to the postseason. "That's what my hope is. That's what I tried to do," Brady said while reflecting on his own last NFL season. "And now you hope that the next generation does that, and I hope they have the tools necessary to do that. I hope these other guys like Patrick can play a long time, and Jalen can play a long time, and Josh and Joe Burrow and these tremendous players that bring so much. That's why we watch, not because the color of the jerseys, because the players in the jerseys." Brady then dove into this year's lively Super Bowl matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. The former New England Patriots admitted that the outcome of Sunday's big game was a very fitting end to a great season. "Pretty epic game yesterday. Some great performances, and it's kind of the way it should go for the last game of the year. So I was kind of watching like everyone else and I saw a lot of great quarterbacking," Brady said. "I felt Jalen played incredible. Patrick played really clutch when he had to. And it was a very fitting end to a great season. And the two best teams throughout the course of the year were in the Super Bowl. And they played really one of the great games all season. So it was really fun to watch." Asked if he watched the game as a fan or with his quarterback mind activated, the most decorated player of NFL history said, "I think a little bit of both. And I think what I watched more yesterday was, I did listen to the broadcast intently listening to how the game was called. As a sports enthusiast, it goes without saying that I was watching the players, the quarterbacks, and some of the defense. I essentially covered every available ground for us. I was probably more intent than ever before watching a Super Bowl that I haven't played in because there are so many different things for me to watch right now." Following his playing career, Brady would join Fox Sports as the primary color commentator, the network revealed in May of last year. Brady's contract with Fox will reportedly pay him $375 million over 10 years, surpassing the $18 million per year ESPN was supposedly paying Troy Aikman. Brady will thus become the highest-paid sports pundit in history. Jim Gray, a veteran sportscaster, also questioned Brady about whether he was trying to figure out what to say in 20-second spurts. The illustrious No. 12 of football answered, "Yeah, for sure. And I thought it was fascinating that Mahomes had an injury there at the conclusion of the first half. I believe the Chiefs were in serious trouble because one of the finest quarterbacks in the league and their best playmaker hurt himself attempting to leave the pocket. They have already lost. On offensively, Philadelphia is essentially unstoppable. You start to wonder as they head into halftime about Patrick's ability to play after facing the top pass rush in football. So that was a complete reversal of the script. I thought there's no way the Chiefs have a chance and then here you come out in the second half And they went, I think, touchdown, 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 field goal or something like that. Turned into like this epic second half when you didn't think they had much of a chance to win. And that's just how the games go.